down the line, we became a republic.
Yes.
Yes, on the same day. So these are two very critical days in our historical calendar. Now we have to have it annually to remind ourselves of where we have come from. And you know, we have the young generations who are also coming up. They have to be reminded through these celebrations that this is where our nation came from, and we have aspirations. But now you can see the creativeness which has come in. You know, initially we just used to go there, dance and that. But now with this creative thinking, where we have the themes, tourism and that, maybe next year we will have a different theme. You know, the occasion will be used to showcase what we have for our country. So it is a very important thing for us. Yes.
So henceforth, the events of JAMHURI celebrations will be themed. Every year we'll have a theme.
Actually, nowadays, the trend is all our celebrations are themed. Not only JAMHURI, but even Madaraka Day, even Mashujaa, they are themed. So that the occasion can also be used to jumpstart other sectors.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think it enhances Kenya's standing in terms of how the outside world looks at Kenya?
Yes, it does. Because now it brings on board the other players from outside, so that they see themselves are also benefiting from our celebrations. But you can imagine if we were just there dancing and showcasing our traditions without theming it. But now that we have themed it, you know, even tourists will be curious to know what is this going on in Kenya. Even visitors will be curious to know what is this new thing. So it creates that appetite for our visitors to come to Kenya, unlike an event which is not themed. Yes.
So, in other words, people can get to interact with the touch points that make Kenya
exactly
a unique country.
Yes, and even our own, even apart from visitors, even our own people. If I were to ask you to be honest,
yes,
there are some parts of Kenya which you have not gone. Some of the national parks. I hope you have gone to Uhuru Gardens.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are even our own people who have not gone to those places, and this is an opportunity to showcase to them that we have so many opportunities which we can make use of within our own country.
Do you see that making Kenyans more interested in maybe enhancing local tourism? Because when you talk about tourism, there are some who think tourism is a preserve of people from outside the country.
Yes, actually this kind of celebration, I'm sure will bring some change. Yesterday when I went through the stands at KICC, there were so many young people because they were brought on board to showcase their talents and that. And you see, unlike maybe some years back when we didn't have such things, so many youth never used to go there. Yes. Then I even realized in our program we introduced some youth who will be praying. So it is attracting a lot of youth.
Yes.
Now, if you come there tomorrow, you will notice that there are several children who are performing in terms of entertainment. Then we have teenagers and youth who will be performing live performances. So you see, once you have some few youth, it attracts the attention of other youth. Unlike in the yesteryears,
yes,
when it was seen like it's an event of the elderly and very serious government bureaucrats.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it, based on what you've said, is it an indicator that the mindset of the youth is shifting in terms of how they view national events and maybe the opportunities that they present?
Yes. You know, the youth are very delicate. They like going to places which they identify with and where they are recognized. Yes. And once they see that they are recognized, maybe in terms of presenting their talents and that, they come in large numbers. And they are also very sensitive. If they notice that a place is, maybe it feels like they are not required,
yes,
they just keep off. So this one will attract a lot of youth, and which is a plus for ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, looking at past celebrations, of course there are lessons and improvements you must have inferred from them. So what key lessons can you say have shaped the way your team has handled managing this year's celebrations?
Yes, you know, over time, there is continuous improvement. Yes. And our celebration committee, the National Celebrations Committee, has been a standing committee. And they have been doing a lot of improvement from time to time on how they handle things. And one of the improvements is what we have just spoken about, the theming.
Yes.
Second thing is bringing on board the youth. Then the other one is roping in other players, like now the foreigners, the diplomats, and others through these themed celebrations. Then now, if you look at the entertainments nowadays, it is not the traditional one. The ones who are singing the traditional folk songs.
Yeah.
Yes. We also have modern ways of entertainment which are in place. Yes, which are very popular with the youth. Yes.
Yeah, you mentioned even you're expecting heads of states. Is there a number of heads of states who have confirmed attendance?
So far, I cannot say for sure, but I know the heads of state from Ghana is expected. The heads of state from Uganda have been invited. We don't know if they'll come or they'll send representatives, but certainly we will have heads of states and representatives of heads of states and diplomats who will be with us.
Indeed.
Yes.
I'm intrigued, Bwana RC. Just paint for us a picture of how the preparations usually are.
Yes. Very bombast. You know, Nyayo, as I mentioned to you, that Nyayo is newly renovated.
Yes.
First of all, it looks very nice.
Yes.
And as of yesterday, it has been decorated in a very, very nice way. And the seating arrangements are so good. Now, our choirs have been rehearsing to do the entertainments. Then we have the Kenya Defense Forces. They'll be doing the trooping of the color. I don't know whether you have watched the trooping of the color.
I have watched.
That is the best ceremony of the Kenya Defense Forces.
Yes. Very nice.
Yeah. Very nice one. So it will also be there. Then there will be the fly past by the military and that. Then, of course, we are encouraging Kenyans to come in attire themed on our national colors. By that is, you know, the colors of our national flag.
Yeah.
Black, red, green, like that. So that now the whole thing can look very attractive and that.
Colorful.
Yes, and very colorful. Yes. So generally, I paint a picture of a very positive and successful event tomorrow. Which
is a culmination of long nights.
Yes.
Days on end.
Yes. We have put in almost 1.5 months.
In preparations.
In preparations.
Yeah.
We have not taken any chances because we want you guys to be extremely comfortable. So you should put on your best smile and come.
And have fun.
And have fun. And furthermore, please bring the young ones. Yes, we need the young ones, the teenagers and the kids, so that we can start cultivating that patriotism from the word go. And there are other children there, so people should not worry. We'll be having children who will be entertaining. We'll have about 2,000 school children who will be doing entertainments and other things. So they will